But the start for us, we're talking about shock and control. So at the line of scrimmage, we're trying to be the first to make dominant contact with our eyes up, head back. We're taking 3 hard steps on our man. Now, again, that's for us, but still the shock and control. I want to shock my man. I want to control him. Now, I want to be on the top of the shoulder pads. There's a million ways to do it. Some guys like to have their hands inside, but I look at it like this, right? So this guy, the punt guy, he's trying to punch. And when he punches you, he's going to punch with his hands inside. So when you're able to get your hands outside, it gets kind of a wider base right here, and you're able to square him up and stay in front of him a little longer. I found that to be more successful for their guys. I've done the whole, hey, we're going to grab the inside of numbers. And they always tend to get their hands back outside at the end of the day. Okay. When I say control, we want to stay square as long as possible with violent hands. So we want to keep this guy moving lateral. Is if we keep him moving lateral, he's not moving down the field, and now there's more vertical space being created for our returner. So we're shock and controlling him, and then once he does get a release, we want to shot put our guy to the sideline. So that's when we feel him get outside of our framework. All right, so we want to shot put our guy. It's a long arm, it's a violent shove with your leverage side arm, and we want to get our hips on our man as well doing this. It allows us to put force into the widened part of it, all right? If you just let this guy release and you just get to the hip right now, well, now he's getting down the field and getting to the returner. This way versus this way. If we're moving him towards the sideline, we are creating vertical space for our returner. So that is going to be crucial. You're going to hear me say that a lot, right? Let's create vertical space for the returner. And we do that by forcing our guys east and west. All right, so how does that look? All right, check it out here. All right, so you see 44 right here, right? Watch him right here. 1, 2, 3. Look at the dominant contact. Look at where his hands are at. Watch him fight. See how lateral he's saying his feet are moving. They're moving. They're moving. They're moving. Bam. And see, he always stays in front. So now there it is, right? And now I'm shot putting him and I'm winding him out. Okay, so now he just winding out. So when I look at the film here, these guys are running down the field. This guy's 10 yards back, and now you're just giving him that much more space. It's a good look there by 44. Okay, here we go. Okay, check it out. Okay, watch 15 right here. Okay, 15 running hard into the man, right? Getting chest to chest. Look at his hand placement outside. Okay, look at his footwork right there. There it is. Good footwork. Look at his footwork. Stays right in front. He's got the violent hands. Not moving. Bam. Now I get into this position right here. I refit, and I'm still winning. Fucking beautiful. Now he gets outside my framework, and now I can shot put him either left or right. Look at this ball's caught. My man is like 45 yards away. That's a damn good look there by 15. Okay, check it out one more time here. Okay, again, this is a pretty good job by everyone across the board. I see guys coming off the ball. That's aggressive. Like look how aggressive 88 is right here. Right, we're coming off the ball, and when I look at this picture right here, except one guy right there, I mean that's a pretty damn good picture. If the line of scrimmage, the ball's out already, you're gonna have some vertical space. All right, check it out one more time here. Okay, so again, when I look at 88 right here, okay, that's aggressive, but just a little too high, right? Get your pads down right there. You don't want to pull these guys down. I do love this part though, right? How aggressive he gets into the man. Okay, and then he's look at the shove right here. Look at the shot put. Bam. Look at that shot put. So when he shot puts this guy, look what happens, right? He forces him that way. Just enough to where now I can regain my leverage and get where I need to be. Right? There's sometimes too, right, where like you're a little too high. Another good job here. Watch 88 again, right? Look at the body position right there. First down on contract. That's a good shot control right there. Love that. Now look at 88 again. How high he is because he's so high he can't sit down. Then he gets shoved off. Even 39. Look at 39. Right? He stops too soon. 23 is delivering the contact, right? So I'm not delivering the first contact. It's not dominant contact as I'm looking at it right there. I'm getting a free release. These guys are getting a free release down the field, and now you're in a bad position as you work down the field there. Okay, same thing here. Look at 52, how high it is, right? Okay, 88, look how high he's kind of leaning into the man, not dominant contract. Look what happens. He just gets thrown by. So there's always good, there's always bad. We can always learn from it. It's always good to show the good and the bad. You can do it like this right here. Look at drill work, right? So again, just working and one at a time. And what's good about this drill right here is whatever you do on punt, like for us right here, they're working their technique. So I got a ball and a stick, got a manager. You can use your long snapper. You can have 2 guys go at a time. You got 4 guys go at a time, whatever in terms of your resources, how you can break it up. is how you break it up. So we're working our get off right there, or our vertical set. And then 34 right here is doing a good job of coming off the ball, getting chest to chest. Look at his outside hands. Look at the footwork, right? Look at the footwork. And now, when this guy tries to get off the ball right there, okay, now all I want to see is a better shot put at the end of the day. Right there, all we're working here is the shock and control. We're not working the shot put. You can do that in a different drill, or you can put all three together in a drill. Check it out one more time here. So again, see, I'm going both sides. So I'm going one by one. There's 4 other drills going on at the same time. This is a day 1 install. Just drill work. So there it is right there, right? Come off the ball. I don't like how he kind of sits in the chair a little too early, maybe a little bit fat, more aggressive. Hands can be a little more far outside. Of course, no pads on makes it a little tougher, but I do like to fight again. Now we want a shot put. Okay, again, this is just a shock and control drill though. Much better there. There it is. Sit in the chair, good footwork, bam. Okay, just shock control. Now here, okay, now, see, now we're working a little bit more. And I have drills from both teams because I've been with both teams right here. Now I can work a little more of the shot put, a little more aggressive there. 48, damn, look at that, okay? Comes off the ball, good footwork, shot put, shot put, shot put. There it is, beautiful. 44 right here. There it is, great job staying square. He gets outside my framework. There is a shot put, there it is. Look at my hips on my target right there, throw them out. If you want to break it up so you can see, I'm doing the shock and control part of it. This drill is just shot put. So if you're able to have the resources to have more coaches where you kind of can break it up a little bit more to kind of reemphasize that, this is a good way to do it, right? Where I'm already started in that position where I'm already fitted with my hands up and I'm trying to stay in the square. It becomes really a mirror drill where I'm working my footwork. And once he's outside my framework, watch 53. There's the shot put. So my hips are on my target. I'm throwing him to the sideline. There you go. One more time here. There it is. Emphasizing the shot put technique. And it doesn't have to be full speed. It could be good, fast, day 1, whatever that may be. And then you're rocking and rolling. Now, in terms of overplay and underplay, so once we get the shot control and the shot put part of it down, we understand, like, we have to know, am I going to overplay my man or am I going to underplay my man? All right. If the return's to my side, I'm going to overplay, right? So I'm trying to play with leverage on top of the shoulder. I'm still going to attack him. I'm still going to get my shot control, but I want to force, here's the ball's inside. I want to force him in towards the ball because the return's coming to my side right there. Okay. How does that look right here? So watch, the ball's going to my right. So watch, right? So these guys is shot control and shot put, but they want to end up on the outside leverage part of it. So you can do that at any level right there. We talk overplay, underplay. So once we understand the concept of shock and control, I could tell our guys, hey, it's a red return. What position do you need to be in? I need to be an overplay, coach. Hey, it's a black vertical return, coach. What do we need to be? Underplay, coach. All right, here we go. So that was a red return. Here's a blue return, right? So now the return is going to our left. And you can see, right, how hard they're working to stay outside. So these guys all go inside. That's fine. You get picked off, but look at the leverage. Bam. So if this ball is caught, not fair caught, now I have leverage right here as we try to get back to the field side. We change it up so you can see a good job right there. Overplaying. I'm playing the outside shoulder. Bam. There's the overplay position we want to be in. Okay. Underplay happens when the ball's going away. So say it was a red return, ball's inside right here. These 3 guys are on the left side. It's a right return or it's a vertical return, okay, or a black return. I want to underplay. So, and I'm attacking the same way. Now I want to end up inside right here on inside leverage right there so we can get proper leverage on the field for the returns calling for. So here we go here. We got a black return. You see, right? Everyone's kind of head up. Okay, we're head up, head up, head up. And we really want to get back inside. Okay, we get back inside, get back inside. So now when his ball is caught, we all have the inside leverage for the vertical return. And we're getting right here. You can see here, we do different things, right, to set us up inside as well for leverage. But again, look at 16 doing a good job forcing them back out, 21 back out. See, we're all inside. So we just all underplayed. And now when I catch this ball, now I can stick my foot up and get vertical. That's a good way to do it right here. My assistant was with the Giants. Okay, you can do this to make it easier where, hey, now we're working our punt sets, and then we're also working our overplay, underplay. So this is overplay right here, right? So you can see I attack 1, 2, 3. I get outside leverage. 5-yard release. See, it's a jog tempo, nothing crazy. Now I'm working what? Underplay. All right. So again, vertical, head up. I'm underplaying, you get it back inside, and there you go.